Hello again. Are you considering buying a new home or maybe refinancing? Whether it's your first home or you're looking to refinance, we need to understand the essentials of what it takes to take a loan application and get pre approved. Understanding this is a key. Let's dive into the top 5 things needed to qualify. Number one is good credit. Credit score is super important when it comes to obtaining a home loan because we rate it from 600 up to 800, below 600 being pretty poor. Um, when people are obtaining new credit, a lot of times they don't know that it's pretty easy to maybe just open up one credit card, leave it at zero, and this will help you obtain credit. Very simple for a new first time home buyer that's never obtained credit. All you got to do is open up maybe a secured credit card, and that will get you on your way to establishing credit. The other thing is to make sure your payments are on time, not to go into any collections, any charge offs. Super important. That's number one of the top 5 things. Um, Another super important thing is stable income. When I take a loan application, that's one of the first things I ask the client is how long they've been on their job. We want to see a minimum of 2 years on the job. It doesn't have to be the same place of employment. It can be maybe 2 or 3 different jobs back to back in the last couple of years. Super important that we verify employment and obtain all the income information from the time that client was on the job for that year or that time frame. So job stability is the second main thing we want to see when someone's obtaining a home loan. Down payment, another super important thing that's going to be required. We want to see what type of loan you're going to qualify for, and down payment is going to tell us that. It's going to tell us if you can come up with maybe 3.5%, don't have a 20% down payment. We do have minimal down payment options. FHA, Federal Housing Administration, is one option, and that requires a 3.5% down payment. There's conventional financing that we can help with 3% if you are on the lower moderate income size on your income there. If you're on the lower end of making money, you may qualify for a 3% down conventional. Conventional requires excellent credit. They want to see 680 and above. We can also do it with 5%. That's what it typically requires, 5%. So down payment is the number 3 top thing. But we do have assistance for those 3.5 or 3% down option requirements. So there's down payment assistance for first time home buyers that I specialize in. And that's one of the main things that we can help you with to buy with zero or minimal out of pocket costs. Option number 4, not option number 4, but main top item number 4 is debt to income ratio. When looking at your credit, we look at your monthly income and your monthly debt. Your monthly revolving debt, we are looking at the minimum payment on credit cards. If you have some type of loan, we look at that monthly payment. Anything that's paid monthly, if you owe the IRS and you have established payments with them, we want to see proof of that. When you go to buy a home, we look at your last 2 months bank statements, and if there's anything on there that's not showing on your credit report that looks like you're paying on monthly, we will want to see proof of that. So that is another important note there is debt to income ratio, and that is your monthly income versus, or I'm sorry, the total household payment versus your monthly income. That's the housing expense. And then we go the total housing expense, including taxes and insurance, plus your monthly debt divided by your income. It then gives us the total debt to income ratio. And we can't exceed certain requirements on that end of things. So the other main thing is the number 5 thing is documentation and paperwork. Be prepared to provide a variety of documents during the mortgage application process, including bank statements, tax returns, W-2 forms, and proof of assets. Organizing these documents in advance can streamline the process and help you secure a loan faster. So super important, your documents have to all be in order. Taxes, W-2 forms, paycheck stubs if you're a W-2 earner. If you're self-employed, we want to look at your last 2 years tax returns, and we look at the Schedule C, profit and loss. So we really analyze the income. That's one of the main things I do when taking a loan application is verify what the income is. We verify employment, make sure that everything is in line as far as the monthly income, because if we have any problems down the line while you're in contract and that information is not verified and documented well, you can have a problem. So we want to get you all pre-approved, make sure that everything's been looked at, analyzed before you start looking for a home. And then we'll send you to a wonderful real estate agent that can help you negotiate an offer on something you like, and we'll just continue the process that way. But taking it a step at a time, I can help you with all that, and please feel free to call. Thanks for watching.